Hello, OREA members. The idea of supporting a family on a single real estate income is, quite literally, petrifying. But it's totally possible. Before I give you my thoughts on how to support a family on a single real estate income, I have to tell you how I got here. This is my 10th year in real estate. My first 6 years were a blast. I had very little aspirations to be a big mega producer, although I kind of figured I'd want to one day. At the time, I just wanted to make enough to travel and enjoy life. And I did. Very well. Then I got married. Real estate took a little bit more of a back burner while I planned my wedding and my new life. My new husband made more than enough to carry us, and life was still good. Shortly after we got married, we had a baby. I took most of that first year with my daughter Judith off, enjoying every moment of her. But close to the end of that year, I started to feel the itch. I loved being a mother, but real estate was still very much a passion for me. I discovered that management wasn't what I wanted to do, although it was something that I dabbled in a little bit before I got married. I was really just eager to get back into people's homes. Unfortunately, my husband's career got in the way a bit. The option of daycare wouldn't really fix the time constraints that he had, and we all know how unpredictable real estate is, especially in a hot seller's market. Since my husband was starting to become a little bit restless and unsure of his own career path, we discussed, we planned, we fought, we discussed, we planned a heck of a lot more. Then, really unsure, we decided that my husband would quit his job for a while and I'd go back into real estate full time. And so we did. We never looked back. That was 1.5 years ago. My husband is, inarguably, the best stay-at-home dad there ever was. We've had our fears and scares with the atypical income that's typical in real estate. We've had heated discussion about my reliability and availability. I felt guilty over not making it home for dinner, let alone my 10th consecutive day working. But we've agreed that the sacrifice now is to reap rewards later, and those rewards are substantial. We've already experienced some of them. We bought a house in a sought-after West GTA suburb last year that we're slowly renovating. And the plans for the future are bright, full of travel and quality time together. I'm working on continuing to expand my career and have a few income-generating projects that I'm thoroughly enjoying on the side. Here's what I've learned about being the sole breadwinner on a real estate income. Number 1, time blocking. Google it. This has been a life-changing system in my career and family goals. Without time blocking, you'll instantly be overwhelmed and run ragged trying to balance your life and your work. It may seem a bit pathetic, but there's nothing to be ashamed of by scheduling your personal time. If you've struggled with that in the past, develop backup plans to help you commit a little bit better. Officially or unofficially, work with another realtor you trust in your brokerage. Not only might you rely on them if a client needs you at the same time as something else you've scheduled, but they can help you stay motivated and on the path you've set for yourself. Number 2, budgeting. Should have been number 1. Goal setting and general planning fit into here as well. Where do you want to be this year? And at what cost? Where do you want to be in 5 years, in 20 years? Do the pieces and the building blocks you're placing now fit all of those goals? Of course, I shouldn't have to tell you that budgeting should be your primary focus in your business. Not budgeting correctly can lead to disaster and imminent unemployment. For self-employed earners that cannot accurately predict their future income, zero-based budgeting is a really great place to start. Google zero-based budgeting. Seriously. There's loads of great tutorials for dummies out there and pre-calculated templates to get you started. Another system that's really commonly used in self-employed businesses is the envelope budgeting system, and I encourage you to look that up as well. Also, get a great accountant on your side because they're worth their weight in gold. Number 3, stay motivated. This year alone, I've had 3 prospective buyers change plans from needing to buy immediately to we're outpriced, we can't afford to compete, we're going to rent for another year. With the first month of the year not even under my belt, it's really hard to stay motivated in a trying market. But you have to keep getting up every morning, lead generating, following up, and closing. Number 4, consider an alternative income source, whether that's investing, taking on a side project. I dabble in public speaking, independent training, and I'm a subject matter expert for a Canadian paperless and e-signature platform. It's something I can focus on when real estate isn't at its busiest and can help generate a passive income to supplement the slower times in real estate. Further, it's a refreshing time away from the grind of lead generating. It vastly increases my network, my experience, and my knowledge, which are ultimately benefits to my clients in the long run. 5, get up every day as if you were going to an office job. Set your alarm, stick to your alarm, get dressed in business casual, even if you might not leave the house today. The act of preparing physically for the day will also help you prepare mentally. And if you ever do get a last-minute appointment, you're ready to go and don't need to fight for that mascara wand while frantically picking something that smells the least offensive out of your dirty laundry hamper. The most important thing that you can do in any job, in my opinion, is to continuously gauge your self-satisfaction. Do you love what you do? Are you beginning to resent it? If problems are starting to wake you up at 2 a.m. stressing, write them down, figure them out, and change accordingly. Our industry is ever evolving, and you need to be as well. And the second you begin to hate it is the second you're going to start to do poorly. The last thing that I want to mention is the importance of keeping your team in your corner. If you're supporting your partner financially, make sure that you're making them a part of your life, your decisions, and your scheduling. Employ their help if you can. Leaving them in the dark while you're out on another late evening of showings may only serve to drive a wedge between your career and your family. After all, you're doing all of this for your family, aren't you? Good luck out there.